live now.
I see it.
Right. Yeah. Right, guys. Welcome to Project Metal Music's YouTube channel. And we are here and we are joined by the brilliant Sabrina Fallah. Hey, Sabrina. So,
Hello.
right. We've just been chatting there about different things. And
Yes, we have.
and one of the things we were talking about is Sabrina's music. And I don't know about yous, but one of the so there's been I played a couple of songs on my show last show, which was Thursday, and one of the songs was "Kiss
Kisses
Is
the
a Killer."
Killer.
Yeah, and I enjoyed that song. Um,
Yeah.
before we get into the actual music itself, can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Okay, so I'm Sabrina Fallah. I'm from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. I'm a singer, songwriter, and I'm a rock singer. My influences are Green Day, Bon Jovi, and Billy Idol. And I love
Yeah,
music. It's my passion. And I love to perform, and it's hard to get me off the stage.
I think that goes for like most people. Yeah. Um,
I have been pulled off the stage when I didn't know the set was tight. Set time was tight,
yeah.
and I was at a festival, and they told me to get off, and I'm like, the guy asked me for an encore. She's like, "You got no time." I'm like, seriously?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm like, sorry, dude. But then after I got off stage, and then I went and said hi to him, but normally festivals leave time in between, but for some reason that day it was tight. And
Yeah.
everything was tight, and it's weird. I wasn't used to that, you know?
Yeah. 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 So, uh, one of the questions I've when I was preparing for this interview is that when you were a kid, what were you listening to? What was your influences
So when I
as a
was
kid?
first starting to sing, when I was
Yeah.
13, 14, I was listening to Michelle Branch, Avril Lavigne, Simple Plan, Evanescence, those
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
bands. Then
Yeah.
afterwards, I went to Green Day and Bon Jovi and Billy Idol. So I
Yeah.
started listening to softer pop, punk music, and then I
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
heavier. But that's how I
Yeah.
started to get to know my voice, to
Yeah.
build it up, to get it to where it is now. Because I had to work on my voice to build it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I didn't
Yeah.
know I needed vocal training. At 18, I got vocal training. At
Yeah.
14, I didn't even know what vocal training was. So,
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit like Sharon Denadell from Within Temptation. She never had any vocal training until like later on in life.
yeah.
So yeah, so round about. So you were saying about there about being like start singing around about 14, 15 year old, 15 years old.
Yeah.
So who inspired you to actually make that transition from like just singing
Oh,
for
singing
like
the pop,
and then
pop.
pop, and then
Yeah.
going into like
Into the
into
rock.
the into the rock side of things.
Yeah, so Green Day.
Green Day, Green Day,
Yeah,
yeah,
my cousin was showing me some records one day, and I was like, "What's that band there?" Green Day, and
yeah,
I heard Dookie Kerplunk, and then
yeah,
that was before I was 15, 16. So
yeah,
when I was 15, 16, 2004, the American Idiot album came out of Green Day, and I'm like, wait a
yeah,
second, isn't that the band my cousin showed me?
yeah,
Because you know,
yeah,
and I'm like, wait a second, that album made me who I am today.
yeah.
That is the
It's
album. It's
Yeah, it's a classic. It
yeah.
is a classic. The American Idiot. It's a proper classic. Yeah. So, was there any other influences like after Green Day?
Bon Jovi and Billy Idol.
Bon Jovi,
Uh, I,
Billy
I
Idol.
had I had to add them in because they're cute, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And
Well,
I've seen them all live. Oh, I saw Billy Idol live. Oh my
yeah,
god! And he gave me his set list. He gave
yeah.
me his set list. So I had
Oh,
some eye to eye contact for a few minutes there.
yeah, yeah. That is one musician I literally haven't seen live. Is
Oh.
Billy Idol. I would.
Well, and I think it
It's
was 2017, he came to the Ottawa Blues Fest, and my mom and I are
yeah,
like, we're just gonna go to the Blues Fest just to see him that one day. And I'm like, I stayed all day there in front of the stage, and I'm like, I'm not drinking anything because I don't want to go to the washroom. So I just
yeah,
ate
yeah,
food, and I'm like, I died, but I stayed there because, I had to save my spot.
yeah, yeah,
And because I'm very short, I had to be in the front, or else I won't be able to see anything.
yeah,
But I stood right in the middle, so his mic was right in front of me, and his monitors. So he was
yeah,
always in front of me when he was performing.
yeah,
So I
yeah,
got the best. I knew exactly where to stand to see
yeah,
him.
yeah. Uh, so let's get back. Yeah, let's get talk about some of your music, like Kiss is a Killer and
What
other
else?
stuff that you've produced. What was the
So
inspiration behind the songs
so
or the EPs?
Kiss is a Killer, I recorded it in Nashville
Yeah,
with I recorded in Nashville with Kent Wells, Dolly
yeah,
Parton's producer.
yeah,
But I co-wrote it with Bill DeLuigi, and
yeah,
he actually thought of the title, Kiss is a Killer.
yeah,
So when I walked into the room, he said, Sabrina, Kiss is a Killer. I'm like, what? The kiss kills you? And then he said, no, 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 it means that the kiss is good. I'm like, oh, right, 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 right. So I thought
yeah,
of the Grease theme
yeah,
being with the popular guys going for the popular girls, and they give the best kisses. So
yeah,
so
yeah,
that was the theme. I was thinking of Grease for that song.
yeah, 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 yeah. So on some of the let me get the thing up. He got on. He got stuck up. Didn't last. Paradise comes
With the price
uh, with a
and
price
Hurt.
and hurt. Yeah.
Those were all
There's
on the Kiss is a Killer EP. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Now I played Paradise Comes with a Price. That is sort of like an acoustic song. What was that? What was the thinking behind that?
Um, the Paradise Comes with a Price is about depression, mental
Yeah,
health.
yeah,
Actually, I wrote that song, I think, not long after Robin Williams passed away.
yeah,
And I was thinking of him when I was writing that song in Nashville with my co-writer Joe. And
yeah,
he said, let's write about something sad, but not about drugs or alcohol. Let's think about something better than that. And I said, why don't we write about mental health problems? And
yeah,
I thought about what did Robin Williams go through? So I didn't write it like about going through depression. I wrote it about trying to help people deal with it to get out of it, to
yeah,
see
yeah,
the light, to not let go of themselves, but to get stronger and not feel so weak.
yeah, yeah,
So when I co-wrote that song, we had to be very careful on how we wrote it because it's so close to so many people in the world that we had to
yeah,
be
yeah,
careful with our lyrics. But when I released it, a few people came up to me and said that the message was very strong and it helped them. So
yeah,
I try to help people when I write my songs. So I'm glad it's helping people who
yeah,
are hearing it.
yeah. It's Kisses a Killer and Paradise Comes with a Price are two of my favourite songs off the Kisses a Killer EP. And it does sound it's got something to it that it actually helped. It actually
Huh.
helps. So yeah.
Yeah.
Um, Now you got one chance. I'm sorry. Uh,
One chance. That is
yeah,
my song from my first EP I ever released,
yeah,
which I
yeah,
recorded with Stuart Epps in England.
yeah,
And one chance is about wanting to go out with the guy that you like, hoping he'll give
yeah,
you a chance to go out with him. But the point
yeah,
of the song is you never know if the guy said yes. But the point
yeah,
is, would you give me a chance?
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
It's a
So are
it's
you?
it's a good song,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It is a good song. It is. It really is. So, are you writing any new material?
Yes, but am I getting into the studio? I hope.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
back in lockdown again. But the thing is, it's where I normally record, which is in
yeah,
Toronto, 5 hours away.
yeah,
It's worse
yeah,
down there than it is here in Ottawa. So if I want to get into my studio, it's gonna be harder to get. I'm not gonna. The thing is, I don't want to get sick. I don't want them to get sick. I don't want anybody to get sick. It's safety procedure. If when
yeah, yeah,
everybody feels safe to be together in the same room, I'll go. But it's really bugging me because I want to get back in the studio, but at the same time, I'm
yeah,
thinking safety
yeah,
comes first for everybody right now.
yeah, yeah,
So,
yeah,
but I do virtual concerts online when the radio stations or people who do it online contact me. I do shows online, but writing new songs I am, but recording I just have to wait and when it's the right time it's going to happen, but I'm still writing.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So are you going to be releasing when everything's like safe to do so? Are you going to be recording an EP or a full album?
My goal is to one day have a full album. I think that would be cool to
Yeah,
have 12
yeah,
songs. But
yeah,
right now, if this year I decide to go back into the studio, I really, 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 really want to do a Christmas song. I've been
yeah,
wanting
yeah,
to do it for the past few years, and I haven't gotten to the studio because of all of the stuff going on.
yeah,
If I was
yeah,
gonna release a new song this year, it would probably be a Christmas song coming up, maybe a song I'm writing or a cover,
yeah,
and hopefully a single that I wrote to release. But I really want to do a Christmas song because
yeah,
every
yeah,
artist has one, and I think I need one too.
yeah, yeah,
I hope, but
yeah,
guys, I can't promise anything. But all I can say is that's a goal I'm trying to put a check mark on that I'm gonna do. So
yeah, yeah, yeah. So over the course of the last year, especially with
yeah,
this lockdown,
yeah.
have you listened to anything new, or has a artist or a band or musicians caught your attention? Uh,
Um, new,
you?
like new artists coming out? No,
Yeah, no,
no. I've been going back listening to bands I haven't listened to in a while, but not
yeah,
nothing new. Um, I can say about maybe 2 years ago, I started listening to Lucas Graham. He's from Denver.
yeah, yeah,
Oh God, he's amazing. He
yeah,
is the newest artist I have listened to in the last 2 3 years. that
yeah,
I've actually bought the record.
yeah,
Um, it's not that I'm picky, it's that I have to fall in love with the band, man. Like
yeah,
they have to touch me so much to the point that I'm gonna buy it. Like I will listen to
yeah.
other bands, but to buy it, it's like, oh, you have to. I have to feel what you're feeling. And do you know who Lucas Graham is?
It rings a bell. It
He sings.
something.
He sings 7 years. Once I was 7 years old, my
Yes,
mother
yes,
told.
yeah, yeah, yes, yes. Yeah, I know him. I know him. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I took. Yeah, go on.
the first time I heard that song on the radio, I said, "Dad, who is this? 'Cause this song is gonna hit, and I'm gonna buy it." And
Yeah,
next I heard the second single, the third single. I'm like, heck, I'm buying it. Oh my god!
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, his voice is so unique. It's very different. It's so soulful, and he tells stories about his father and his brother and his life, and he didn't grow up being like his family wasn't rich.
yeah,
So and it's amazing when you hear the stories of artists, how hard they worked through what they
yeah,
had to make it. It's like, wow, it's amazing. It's amazing.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So would oh right? This is probably going to going to be wrapping it up in a few. Um, so uh, in your so this is what I normally ask like
Yeah,
musicians and bands
that's
and
it.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
What is your advice for people who wanting to become a singer or a musician or like starting out in the music business?
My advice.
Yeah,
Um, don't listen to what people say is number one, okay? Number one.
yeah,
Number two, um, go for your go with your gut feeling and
yeah,
what you love to do, and then you know it's telling the truth because your gut always says the truth. Third, never give up
yeah,
because the as you're going up the scale,
yeah,
um
yeah,
and you stop, you might miss opportunity that comes in. It's amazing how when I give up, things come to me to tell me don't stop,
yeah, yeah,
and everything is possible. You just have to go make it happen.
yeah,
It's going to take time, but in this business you just have to keep going and
yeah,
keep going. And there's going to be some like I have wanted to give up. Oof, but I just kept going, grabbing my guitar and saying, one day, and boom, there you go.
yeah,
Hey, I still have lots of work to do, but I'm
yeah,
finally where I can say, okay, now I just have to just keep going smoothly. I don't have to work like constantly because I have done so much that I can just go with that. I got signed in 2019, and then I got
yeah,
on mainstream radio for a whole year till now. So that was hard, but I got it. So
yeah,
things it I do believe that dreams do come true only if you're persistent enough to make it happen. And
yeah,
you just have to go through the haters, the bullies, the people who want to bring you down, because that's life in general. People are always going to be jealous of you.
yeah,
I've been through it. That to me it's like, if you don't like me, it's okay. I don't mind. I'm not going to force you to.
yeah,
I'm so used to it by now. I'm like, it doesn't bother me. Now,
yeah,
I might be like, give it a chance. I actually have had people come up to me and say, I don't like rock, but there's something about your music that I like. And I'm like, well, thank you. But yeah, but I'm not out there to make everybody love me. I'm out there
yeah,
to help people. know
Yeah.
that they're not alone with what they're suffering with in life, because life is tough, especially
Yeah.
now.
It is.
Oh,
It is.
oh, and one more thing.
Yeah.
Don't let this pandemic stop you from doing what you love. How I made it on mainstream radio in the pandemic. All last year, all I did was message stations every day, a station after station, and I didn't take no for an answer. I kept going and I got on all these stations. You just have to keep writing or keep singing or keep writing books or stories or whatever you're doing. You can succeed in this pandemic. There's so
Yeah.
much you can be doing to help others as well. You can help somebody too who needs
Oh,
somebody.
right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most definitely. Right. Thank you for coming on the show,
Yeah.
and it is very much appreciated. And I totally love you. And I will
Thank
be
you.
playing more on Project Metal music, Project Metal across the pond. I will be playing a lot more
Yes.
music,
And thank you for
and
having me.
yeah, my pleasure. And when you do record your new EP or new album,
Oh,
let me know, and I will
I'm gonna
definitely
be
play
sending
you.
it to everybody because I mean,
Yeah,
like, finally. Yeah. Once
yeah,
I'm in the studio, I hope to do more than one song, but it
yeah,
really depends on the situation.
yeah,
But
yeah,
I really want to do a Christmas song at some point, definitely. That's a
yeah,
goal. Yeah.
yeah,
I know I'm
yeah,
talking about Christmas in January, but I've been wanting it for so many years that I just
yeah,
haven't gotten to it. And like I'm still
yeah,
trying. I kind of know what song I'm gonna do, but I'm not gonna say it. I might do a cover. So who knows?
yeah. Who knows? Yeah. Anyways, thank you so much, Sabrina. It's been absolute pleasure talking to you. It's absolutely
Thank
brilliant.
you.
We've got to do this again at some point. We definitely got to do this at some point.
Definitely.
So yeah, so thank you so much, and we're
Thank
going to
you.
call it there. And I hope everybody enjoyed it. And like I said, prior to this, I will be playing this interview on the show and everything. So thank you again. Thank you so much. I'm gonna